In this video, if you watch it all the way to the end, it's only going to be like 3 to 5 minutes long. I'm going to show you, Mr. Trader and Mrs. Trader, how you can make money football trading on the Premier League. Okay, so I'm just going to pull up my notes. Before I do that, I need to tell you something very, very important. I have an amazing offer for all of you right now. If you want to hit Betfair for 6, then you're probably going to want to be a super trader. Now, what the hell is a super trader? Super trader attacks Betfair in 3 ways. They attack it before the event, during the event, and then after. If you want to be a super trader for £8 a month, £8 a month, I can make you a super trader. I can make you a better trader. What? Big, big statement. But I have helped more traders than anyone else out there get to where they want to get to. So if that's you, I've basically put all of my 15, 16 years of pro trading experience into this course, made it super, super simple and ridiculously affordable. Now, you do not get access to the Betfair trading community stats with this, but you don't need it. I give you everything you need to become a super trader for £8 a month. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how to make money from the Premier League, aka the greatest league ever, unless you support Man United. I told myself I was going to keep a straight face. Really, really can't. I'm sorry. We shouldn't laugh. It's not funny. It's hilarious. It is so funny. Right, Ryan, compose yourself, because the Man United fans are going to be going crazy underneath here. But I've got replies for all of you. Like Paddy Power Twitter has done my job for me. Like even to the point where, did you know that Eric Ten Hag asked Cristiano Ronaldo for a lift home at half-time against Brentford at the weekend? Right, Ryan, that's the last one. That's the last joke I am making. The last thing I'm saying about that fact. I will give you one more stat, though, because I did a joke. I need to do a stat. Did you know that Jadon Sancho has had more managers for Man United than he's got Premier League goals? Stopping myself. Right, how can we make money from the Premier League? Firstly, can you make money from it? Well, I bloody hope so, because otherwise this video is going to be pretty rubbish. Yes, I'm going to give you 3 strategies that you can use on the Premier League to make money football trading. Okay, the first one is on the longer term markets. I did do a video about this the other day, and anyone thinking about super trader, I'll give you a link in the description below. I did a video on this the other day, the other week now, talking about how I look for my longer term trades on the Premier League. And the ones that I actually really, really like and really look for are those top 4 ones, and also those relegation ones. So I will back a team to be relegated, or I will lay a team to not be relegated, and then I will look at their form and then see sort of how they're starting and where they're going. So for example, right now, I have backed Southampton to be relegated. I have also backed Newcastle to get in the top 6 and a couple of others like that, just because, and I put these in the Betfair trading community forum, I think they're really, some really good ones. Even Leeds to get relegated were cracking odds at the time. And the way that I play them is, yes, I know I'm not going to get paid out until May, but for me, it doesn't matter, because I can do these consistently throughout the season, and this can build and build and build. Now, one of the benefits of doing this is that you don't have one match, you get it wrong, it's done. You get like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 matches here. So sort of all of those issues with over trading and mentality are eradicated a little bit, because you take a longer term view. So that's one of the first ways that you can really profit on the Premier League markets, and one that I really think you should definitely check out. It's a great way of trading, and there's some cracking odds in those markets as well. There is some really good odds in those markets. I mean, right now you can get, I wouldn't do it because I'm a Liverpool fan. You can get Liverpool at not bad odds. Not bad odds. You could even lay Chelsea for the top 4, because I don't know. I think Chelsea might not do it. Okay, but what I would do is I would look at their next 3, 4 games and wait for them to start to drop, and then I'd lay them. Talking about my thought process, I won't go into that detail here on this video. If you watch the other video on this channel, and I will put a link below, then you'll get my breakdown of that. Okay, now second strategy. This is a strategy which is also on this channel. I will include a link. I'm going to break it down for you right now, and it's a pre-match one. So all you need to do with this one is find favorites under 2.0. Really straightforward. If you have the BTC stats, the BTC stats, Betfair trading community stats. It starts at $29.99 a month plus VAT. I have to mention VAT, okay? Because some of you get angry when I say $29.99 a month. Even sometimes when I say $29.99 a month plus VAT, you get angry when you get to the checkout and it adds VAT. That's not my fault. Take that up with HMRC, okay? Take that up with, or the Inland Revenue, or whatever you want to call them. Take it with them. It's not my fault. We have to add VAT, okay? Now, pre-match, you can use a BTC stats. You can go find me favorites under 2.0, boom. Then what we are looking for on that graph is we look for them to have gone one tick up and one tick down all day long. So it gets to Saturday morning. You can press the button. You can get your stats from BTC. You get your selections. If you don't have BTC stats, go to Betfair, exchange, find the Premier League, and it will bring up the games for that day. Then look for all of the favorites below 2.0 and click the little graph one on the favorite and look at the graph to go one up, one down, 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 one up, one down. Okay. Then what we're going to do is we're going to place a back bet. Okay. One tick higher than it currently is. So if it's 1.35, we're going to put one in the market for 1.36. Okay. Once we get matched, we're then going to lay that for 1.35, one tick. We are going to do this all day up until probably about an hour before kickoff. Okay. Now, if you're going to go all the way to an hour before kickoff, make sure that you're checking for team news, because if somebody is not playing, then that might affect the price. It might go out. Okay. Stop loss on that bad boy. If it goes one tick against me, I get out. So 1.37 in that example. Okay. Third strategy. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty caffeinated today and I'm pretty happy. Today's been a good day, guys. So let me know what you're up to while you're watching this in the comments below. Let's try and get some comments stirred up. Talk to me about your Premier League team. Tell me who you support. Tell me what you're looking forward to this season. If you've got through all the way to the video at this point, then I know that you're a keen listener. You're a keen watcher. So you're probably going to want to be my kind of person. So you're going to be interacting with me right now, and I love it. By the way, I do read all of my comments, all of my emails, and I do try to reply to all of them. Even some of the funny ones where people talk about my teeth and tell me that I have ginger. Wow, I've never, ever seen a mirror. I've never noticed I had ginger hair. Surprise. So the third strategy is a halftime lay the draw. Did you know most Premier League seasons, roughly 7% of the games end 0-0. So what you can do is get to halftime. If it's 0-0, boom, great. Selection. You can look to lay the draw. I would give it 5-10 minutes in the second half, let it go in play, and just start sussing out the teams, how they're attacking, all of those kind of things. Now, if you've got BTC stats, great. Check the halftime score against the full-time score. So if you know 40% 0-0 at halftime, and then it drops to 0% full-time on that selection, boom, you know that that's a real solid one. If you don't have BTC stats, I am not going to get accused of not helping you. Go to soccerstats.com and use Soccer Stats. It's a really, really great website. It's what I was using before I had my own stats. I just now have my own stats that I don't have to pay for. And also, it's so much faster. I can put all of this information into it once, and then it saves it. And then I can just click a button and get those selections every single day. So it's quicker for me. But what I want you to be looking out for, okay, is set halftime versus full-time scores, okay? I'm looking as well at which team concedes first, which team concedes first. Make sure they match up against each other. That gives you an idea of who could potentially score first, okay? So who scores first, who concedes first? Because if we're playing Liverpool and Man United, can't wait for that next Monday. I should probably be careful because who knows? Sod's Law states that Man United will probably go and tonk Liverpool now. Even saying it, I can't be serious. But then you can see which team is attacking most and does that fit with your idea and the stats, okay? I also want you to look at goal times in the stats software, whether you use BTC or Soccer Stats. Look at the times people score the goals, because that tells you when the game's going to slightly heat up or not, okay? And if you know that it's just teams get to 80 minutes and it's just boom, dead rubber, there's nothing happening, they never ever score, then you could probably trade out and just leave it and reduce your loss, okay? But also those kind of things are what you're looking for. Then you're looking at which half is the highest scoring. If it's half two, then you just you're taking all of these games and you're narrowing them down so you don't hit that 7% game. Okay. So you get real solid selections. And that's it, guys. They're the 3 strategies. So just to go back over them, you want to be trading in the longer term markets. It's one great way to make money on Betfair. And I'll put a link to a video below. Also, the pre-match, again, looking for favorites under 2.0 and that have been up and down a tick all day long. You want to get on them all morning long. And then the halftime lay the draw. So that is it, guys. Let me know what you thought of this video. If you want to be a super trader, then there will be a link to that below. £8 a month. It is the lowest amount of money you can spend and still expect to be profitable. Like nowhere else is doing this. Nowhere else is sharing what we share for free on the YouTube and in emails anyway. So even if you think you know all of it or you've done loads of our videos, £8 a month to support this channel, surely that's a good thing. And you get to engage with me, Martin, you get to become a better trader. Go and knock Betfair for 6. Boom, boom, boom. I will see you next Tuesday for another video, guys. Thank you very much.